lose control. And so in a situation where detectives themselves, I might lose control, they, for the most part, my head is swimming from all the things you were saying. One of the things that history is driven by technology. I'm wondering, that raises the question of where the role of fear, greed, ego development, all these individual human emotions, how they fit in the technology, history moving like this and sort of moving independent of any individual. And yet I think the kings are individuals, and what they do and how they impact things and how the government suppresses is based on individual fear. Kind of maybe some touch on this and that.
Well, the key word in what you said, as I heard it, was ego and fear. The ultimate boundary dissolution is the dissolution of ego. I mean, we straight people hope that they never meet it except at death. Of course, they don't realize going to sleep at night is a kind of ego dissolution. But the government is expressive of this dominator culture that we're living in. The ego is a very recent invention, and its hold on reality is very thin, and consequently it walks around imbued with fear. I mean, it feels itself to be a mouse in the world of dinosaurs. That's because it's a very recent development. I guess I have to go back to this scenario of human development and say, just very briefly, here's how I think this works. I'm not going to run through the whole evolutionary scenario, but this thing about ego. All primates have what are called dominant hierarchies. That simply means that the hard-bodied, long-fanged young males kick everybody else around. They control the females, the children, homosexuals, the elderly, everybody is taking orders from this dominant hierarchy. And this is true clear back into squirrel monkeys. It's a generalized feature of primate behavior. And it's an aspect of our behavior as we sit here. Women, the feminine is not honored, the elderly are marginalized, homosexuals, that whole issue. Many of our social and political ills stem from this attitude. Well, but you see, I believe that when we left the trees and admitted psilocybin into our diet, that it has the effect of dissolving boundaries and making this maintenance of a dominant hierarchy very, very difficult. First of all, the key on one level to maintaining the dominant hierarchy is monogamous pair bonding. That's where it begins. In a society taking a lot of psilocybin, monogamous pair bonding breaks down because of CNS activation and sexual arousal. So in a psilocybin-using culture, there will be a tendency to orgiastic sexual behavior rather than monogamous pair bonding. What that does is it causes an incredible social cohesion, because in an orgiastic society, men cannot trace lines of male fraternity. So men's attitude toward children is, these children are all ours. We, the group. It's a glue that we, in our paranoid social style, with everybody having the deed to their property and their 11 with 5 cents, can hardly imagine. But psilocybin was artificially suppressing this dominator behavior style in the primates, the evolving proto-hominid, now hominid, now human being. When psilocybin was taken out of the diet, the old primate program was still there. It had not been bred out. The genes were always there. It's just that for 50,000 or 100,000 years we medicated ourselves, literally religiously. We religiously medicated ourselves every noon and full moon, perhaps oftener. These orgies were happening, creating social cohesion, propagating everybody forward. The problem was, when the psilocybin was taken away, we had been under its influence for perhaps half a million years. We had evolved language, rudimentary abstract philosophy, a sense of religion. We had invented technology in the form of using fire and chicken flint and all that. The psilocybin goes away, and suddenly these skills, these tools, these technologies are in the hands of marauding apes, not anymore cohesive, caring human social groups, but marauding territorial apes, driven by the desire to control all weaker members of the social group. And that's our circumstance. We have, the tools that would allow us to sculpt paradise, but we have the reflexes and value systems of anthropoid apes of some sort. So the split between our conscious pulse, our best foot, and the bottom of the human scale is appalling. I mean, look at the spread. It's the spread from from Mother Teresa to serial killers. I mean, you don't get serial killers in the chipmunk population or the grasshopper population. And these animals are not so set at variance with their basic nature that these kinds of pathologies can erupt. We, on the other hand, are half-angel, half-pack-hunting killer ape. And it doesn't depend on which side of the bed you get up on, or whether you get.
Regarding the technological experiment, and along these lines, I wonder if it's not a dual thing where technology gives us an indication of what is possible, and psychedelics expand that so that we can actually get to where we're supposed to be. Technology could, well, let's put it this way, you cannot imagine something that you have no experience whatsoever with, as a general rule. Therefore, if you have masses of people and not enough psilocybin to go around, or other hallucinogenics, you have to give them some basis on which to have a vision, or whatever. Television, automobiles, and airplanes do supply at least the idea that these things are possible without the technology when you get to the psilocybin or to the hallucinogenic.
Yeah, I mean, we're an object-fetish society. I mean, our entire psychology is characterized by a profound discontent. That's what we're about. It doesn't matter. No matter what's going on, after a little while, we get restless and move on. Other animal species are embedded in a kind of world of endless genetic cycling. No fox grows bored with hunting, and yet our thing is a profound dis-ease. And I believe it's because, and slowly forced me to do this whole rap,